Wow, I'll tell you what, guys. Last night, you're sitting there. You've got the Boston Celtics. You're getting 7.5 to 8 points. You're starting the fourth quarter, the seventh and deciding game of the NBA Eastern Conference Finals in Miami, tied at the start of the final quarter. And your team has played great through the first three quarters. You think you got a win in the bag, and that just shows you that there's no guarantees in gambling because LeBron puts on a show in the fourth quarter and the Heat roll to the double-digit win and cover. Now, I can tell you here at the sites, I think only one handicapper, and that was Derek Mancini, who had one of his bread-and-butter 40-dime releases, now 17-3 on the season with those plays. He was the only guy on the Heat. Of course, I told you yesterday I thought the Heat were the free play, and I gave them to you, part of a 2-0 sweep with the free picks. But I wasn't going to put my own money on it, but I thought Miami was going to win. Don't bet on hunches. But everybody else, unfortunately, Trace Adams, who was going for double your wager winner number 6 in a row, he fell victim to LeBron and the Heat in that fourth quarter surge. So he fell to the wayside in that one as well. But still, it's been a great run in the playoffs for the majority of the handicappers here. Interesting series, Miami and Oklahoma City getting underway on Tuesday. Should be a highly rated one in terms of the TV ratings as well. I mean, you saw the numbers. You probably read the stories about the record-setting numbers the Heat-Celtics series put up, and those were on cable. Now the series, of course, switches over to ABC on Tuesday night's opener. We will, of course, break down game number 1 as it approaches here 48 hours from now. Remember, 9-3 NBA best bet run. Now, yesterday I told you the free pick was Miami. I wasn't going to bet on the game because I just like the baseball card so much more. And yesterday, for the second consecutive day, I delivered you a 5-dime winner on the LA Angels, getting the job done easily at Colorado. Today, looking for winning day number 10 out of 11 with another one of my highest rated baseball releases. Well, it is the highest rated baseball play I've ever had in my career. It matches that play. It's a 15-dime play, every bit as strong as the 15-dime winner I gave you all on Tuesday night with the Yankees 7-0 behind Andy Pettitte over Tampa Bay. These are the same 15-dime plays that I cashed winners in games 2, 3, and 4 of the Thunder Spurs series. And these are the same plays that in the NBA. I'm 35-18 over the past 3 years. And in the NFL, 47-32 the past 4 years. And of course, it's 3 times stronger than your consecutive winners on the Angels the past 2 days. So that's what I have going today. Play that matches the biggest of my career. And in just a moment, I'll give you a money-saving discount coupon code that'll save you $19 off a single purchase. Plus, 2 more free picks, 13-6 run with free picks after giving you the Heat and the Arizona Diamondbacks yesterday. Now, let's talk about a couple of other handicappers. Listen, guys, and I mentioned this a couple days ago. Just because the NBA playoffs are now going to have off days here for the next week and a half as we get to the finals, it doesn't mean you can't make money. There are 3 handicappers at the site that have just been sizzling in baseball. One of them is Chuck O'Brien. The past 3.5 years, $10 players have won $10,160 following his baseball advice. Today, going for the jugular, 100-dime winner, number 4 in a row and second this week. Remember, I told you about his 100-dime play on Tuesday night in Game 5 of the Eastern Conference Finals, and he had Boston outright at Miami that night. Once again, 100-dime winner, number 4 in a row. It's one of your early interleague games. Kansas City at Pittsburgh, twice as strong as his 50-dime baseball winner yesterday on Washington and Boston under the total. Another guy is Chris Jordan. It was just a few days ago. Remember, we talked about his highest rated play of the year, a 1,000-star release, number 3 in a row, which was a winner. He is the number 1 baseball handicapper in terms of amount of money won the past 3.5 seasons here at the site. Going back to the start of the 2009 campaign, $1 players have won $11,562. Today, 400-star winner, number 11 out of 14 this season going. And the other guy you should be aware of, guys, is going to be Scott Delaney. These 3 guys, Chris Jordan, Chuck O'Brien, Scott Delaney, 1, 2, and 3 in terms of the amount of money they have won in baseball the past 3 so seasons. $10 players following Scott Delaney's advice since 2010 have won $9,050, and today he has his 50-dime interleague game of the year on Cleveland and St. Louis. So those are the guys that you should be following on a pretty regular basis because they've all been red hot with baseball. Hey, just dawned on me, guys, FYI, I told you something wrong at the front. Craig Davis was the other handicapper. He did have the Miami Heat last night. So two guys, Derek Mancini and Craig Davis, had the Miami Heat last night. Otherwise, I'll get a call from Craig going, what, you didn't mention me? I wasn't good enough to mention. So anyway, let's get to the money saving discount coupon code. This is a tough one, guys. June 19. June 19. June and the number 19. Put it all together. Save $19 off a single purchase today. June 19. June 19. Let me get to your free picks. First of all, I am going to go with Tampa to complete a 3-game sweep of the Miami Marlins. You know, Tampa's won 6 straight in this series, outscoring Miami 36-11 in that stretch. And the Marlins just are not hitting the ball right now. They've lost 5 in a row, all on their current homestand. 0-5 start on the homestand. They've only scored 8 runs in those games. They're going against James Shields today. Now, Shields, I just went against him on Tuesday night when I had that 15-dime play on the Yankees. And listen, he's been bludgeoned in his last 2 starts, okay? Giving up 13 runs and 11 hits against the White Sox and Yankees, 2 good hitting teams. The Marlins are not a good hitting team, okay? And last year, Shields had 2 starts against Miami. One was a 3-hit shutout in which he fanned 13. The other, he allowed 1 unearned run and pitched a 4-hitter and struck out 10 batters. Keep in mind, you know, he won his first 4 starts this season. He's 1-4 in his last 6, but he's only pitched poorly in his last 2 games. Anibal Sanchez getting the call for Miami. He gave up a season-high 7 runs and 8 hits in a 6-2 loss at Atlanta on Tuesday. He has a 4.50 earned run average in 2 career starts against Tampa Bay. He's 1-3 with a 4.38 earned run average in 6 home starts this season. And Miami has lost 5 of his last 6 starts overall, no matter the location. So for a Tampa team that's won 3 in a row, scoring 25 runs in the process after losing 6 out of 8, I got to go with the hotter hitting team and a guy who has dominated them in James Shields. The other play I'm going to go with is Pittsburgh, minus $1.25 or so at home against Kansas City. Riddle me this. Which team has the best record in the major league since May 25th? May 25th? It's way too early to be doing this video report. I got to tell you, on Sunday mornings. I hate Sunday mornings doing this video report. I didn't even get to see the Pacquiao bout yesterday. I got to watch it and TiVo it today and see what the hell went on here with this fight last night. I really thought that he was probably going to have a tough chore on his hands, and I wasn't surprised at the outcome, although it did surprise me. You know, 8 years I covered the boxing beat, and let me tell you something. What really surprised me is the fact that for as many times as this guy's fought in Vegas, you normally find guys like that, guys that are respected champions, past champions, etc., always getting the benefit of the doubt from the official scorers. To see a split decision go against him last night was surprising. Again, though, looking at the matchups going into the fight, I really thought Bradley had a great chance in this game, so I'm not surprised he won. But I got to see if all the commentary from, you know, Teddy Atlas, oh, it was robbery, it was a thievery, it was a theft, you know, all this other stuff you hear, and all these guys saying it was such a bad decision. I got to watch the fight myself and see what the hell went on. But anyway, I digress. Let me go back to the Pittsburgh-Kansas City game. I'm going to go with the Pirates. They're 11-3 since May 25th, going with A.J. Burnett. You know, he has a 1.02 earned run average in 6 home starts this season. That is the best earned run average of any pitcher pitching at home in the major leagues so far this season. A.J. Burnett, this is the guy who gave up 7 runs before he took the hill every time for the Yankees the last couple of years. Comes from the National League, and he's a terror. I mean, Pirates have won his last 6 starts. In that stretch, he has a 2.06 earned run average. He's 4-2 with a 1.86 earned run average and 8 career starts against Kansas City dating back to 2007. And Bruce Chen, the Kansas City pitcher, has pitched well, 5-1 in his last 6 starts with an earned run average of like 3.79. But problem is, the Pirates have taken the first 2 games in the series. Kansas City has lost 3 in a row, scoring just 6 runs in their last 4 games overall. They've scored 3 or less runs in 7 of their last 8 games. They went 1 for 12 with runners in scoring position yesterday. They're batting .177 in June with runners in scoring position. So even though Pittsburgh has not swept an interleague series since 2001, that's a stretch of 49 consecutive series, okay? I'm going to go with them to complete the sweep today with Burnett on the hill. It'll probably be another low-scoring game. This Pirates team seems to win every night 5-3, 4-2, 3-1. You know what I mean? So I'm going to go with the Pirates tonight as your other free play, or today as your other free play, as it's a 1:35 Eastern start. That'll do it, guys. Good luck to y'all, and I'll catch you again on Monday.